Greg Aidala here again in Albany, New York at our family business, and this is just another passion piece. And again, I just wanted to thank the hardworking men and women of the Albany Police Department. This summer has been a trying time for this city and cities across the U.S., but they're really doing a good job, and the community here in the West Hill is doing a good job. And I also want to thank the Albany Code Enforcement, because this morning, as I'm taping this, they just finished knocking down an abandoned building adjacent to our business, and those men and women are hardworking over there, and I want to thank them as well. It really helps make the neighborhood become more clean and empowers everyone around it. So thank you to them. I also just want to do a quick retort to something that happened a couple weeks ago with the mayor of Albany, Mayor Sheen. She had called my videos that I've been making a slick piece, and actually I'll take that as a compliment, because I take a lot of pride in putting a lot of hard work and heart behind my passion. And she had mentioned that I talked about the streets and not being clean, and we need to hold landowners and people who own property accountable for their property to keep it clean. She suggested that I put on gloves and I clean. Well, apparently she and her people did not see my video in July, which you can see right here, which I talk about how we do this every day, sometimes twice a day, and it's our responsibility and we don't mind it. We're just looking for people from the city to meet us in the middle so everyone can start cleaning up and the city can get clean up as a whole. I might make slick videos, but the mayor has slick lines. There's over 100 shootings on her watch this year, and if you're an innocent victim hit by a stray bullet, according to the mayor, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. So consider that, because that's still a hard pill for me to swallow with residents and our business. It makes no sense if the wrong place is being with family and friends at your home, or we're doing business here, and God forbid anyone's hit by a stray bullet, and that's the wrong place for being responsible, then tell me the right place. But people who know me know I'm a positive person. I like to create positivity. I like to empower people. So I wanted to take you on a little journey today. I got a tour recently of the Albany Victory Gardens, and some of that is occurring right in our blocks here in the West Hill, and it's really great. So I want to introduce you folks to a man named Greg Sheldon. He's the executive director of the Albany Victory Gardens. They have some great things going on. So watch this piece, and I'll see you in a few moments. So I'm here now with a newly met neighbor of ours in the block named Greg Sheldon. He's the project manager of the Albany Victory Gardens, and what they have going on here is truly, truly amazing, and it's a real great sense of community. Greg, welcome. Welcome to the neighborhood, and it's great to finally meet you. Explain to the Capital Region what you folks have going on here, because it's truly remarkable.
Yeah. Well, we started in 2017 with what we wanted to create as a food access program. The West Hill, as you know, is a food desert. Not having space is the first thing. The other thing is a lot of people don't have it in their experience set or their capacity to produce their own food at home. But oftentimes it's the most important thing that we can do to create nutritional access for ourselves, our families, and our community. It's sort of billed as a tri-level program. We have free space for anybody that lives in the neighborhood. We give free seeds and training one-on-one with families to create community urban farmers. And then whatever people grow, they can eat, share, or sell, which is the second level of this. That creates community-wide food access. It keeps the money in the hands of the gardeners, and it keeps the food in the community. Both of those things circulating in our neighborhood for as long as possible is a cornerstone of community sustainability.
You gave me a tour a couple days ago, and I found it remarkable again is you have this public stand that your wife pretty much runs, correct?
My wife definitely gets all the credit for the, well, it's a community garden market. It's a touch-free market where people can come in, anybody from the neighborhood that's in need can access free vegetables and fruit that we pick up from the regional county food bank.
Okay.
We do supplement it with stuff from our garden, but the amount of need is far beyond what we can produce at this point.
Gotcha.
Although we're constantly scaling up, and I hope to get to the point where the community can meet its own food needs, even in times of emergency.
Sure.
Well, this is an orchard that we put in, built on what we call an urban meadow. So you can see on the side that we've layered different types of soil together. We start with the big wood chips, and then we put the fine aged wood mulch on top of that. So this is actually like a giant sponge. Not only is it a huge carbon sink, but it also helps to retain stormwater runoff from entering our wastewater management system, which, as you know, as an Albany resident, is really burdened. It's a good way to show how on a small local level we can affect regional change. But these are blueberries. We planted them because when talking to our community kids, many of them had never eaten a berry off a bush. And in terms of nutritional access, blueberries are one of the most nutrient-dense foods that you can eat. It's a superfood.
Yeah.
So these will grow for 30 years or more, and if we take really good care of them, you know, we can stretch that out.
Yeah. Help generations.
The kids that help plant this with us, maybe their kids or even grandkids someday will be eating berries from these bushes.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be 6 feet tall and whatnot.
That's great.
So when you talk about buy-in and community collaboration, we're getting residents, homeowners, you know, anybody in the neighborhood that's involved, you know, in what we're doing is really showing a lot of support.
And I think that's great because that's where we've been, you know, for 77 years trying to give to the community and give back. And we're ecstatic to see people, younger people around our age, to really take stake and try to really, no pun intended, but get deep roots,
no doubt,
right, in the community. I think it's great, and I wish you continued success. I love what you and your wife, and I met your kids the other day.
Yeah.
They're running around, they're adorable.
Oh, they're always
involved.
here, yeah.
I think it's great. So when you have a chance, folks, really get to know Greg Sheldon and the Albany Victory Gardens and what they're doing here, especially in the West Hill. They're our new neighbors, and we're delighted to have them here, and we wish them the best of luck, and we're here for you.
Thanks, Greg.
100%,
no
100%,
doubt.
man.
Yeah, stay in touch. We have a Facebook page at Albany Victory Gardens if anybody wants to check it out, and it's a great way to get to know the real neighborhood, because you know, you guys have been here forever. There's definitely some difficulties that we face as a community, but there's a false narrative that's perpetuated about residents here that's absolutely untrue.
I agree.
And when you see people come out and really start to interact with one another and get together, and you get to be a part of that, there's so much richness involved in being a member of a community at that level that oftentimes goes overlooked. So
I agree.
This is a great place to know what's really happening, who we are as a West Hill community, and to get involved.
Awesome stuff. I love it.
I'll talk to you soon, Greg.
All right, sounds good.
Peace,
Thanks,
brother.
Greg. So I hope you enjoyed that piece about the Albany Victory Gardens, and be sure and look them up on Facebook and all their other social media outlets, because I really enjoy what they're doing. I'm really excited about this. We've been waiting years to where we've given to the community, and it's great to see people coming down here, and we are embracing them with open arms. So until the next time, stay healthy and stay safe, friends, and thanks for your continuing support.